Then they allow themselves to be fooled by asaridokubo. Now look at their lives. What will their parents do now? What is their parent going to do? These are the people that are supposed to put sand in the graveyard of their parents. The people that are supposed to feed their aged women and fathers. Look at the way they allow themselves to be fooled and be used by asaridokubo. And today, instead of them to bury their father, their parent, the parent is the one burying them. God forbid, I reject it. It's not going to be my portion. I will not bury my children. My children are the one that will bury me. Yes, you cannot contend with these people. You cannot face them. Why are you going there? You don't have what they have. You don't know what they know. Do you know who is called Commander Butuzor? A spirit in a human being. A spirit in a human form is not a human being. Commander Butuzor is not a human being. He's a spirit. You can't contend with him. Asaridokubo, you people should, you, the Asaridokubo boy, should ask Asaridokubo himself, should go and face that man first. If he can contend with that man. Yes, Asaridokubo cannot contend with him because he's a spirit in a being.
But why do you think Asaridokubo is in battle with the BDF? Why do you think that?
Asaridokubo, point of correction, is never in battle with the BDF. He is not. The reason, excuse me, he is saying it with the mouth. The battle is a mortal battle. He has never faced them one-on-one.
No, with his boys now.
His boys, is it not this one that wasted their lives? Are their boys? Did Asaridokubo have what it takes to protect them? Yes. Look at the way he wasted all those boys. Yes, he just wasted their life. If I were them, I will say to Asari, oh, you are the boss, and this man is a boss. Commander versus commander. Yes, now. If he conquer, then I will continue following him. Because with what I have seen, Asari, do you know the meaning of Asari? Yoruba meaning of Asari means something where they run. So asaridokubo, they run from his duty, sending other ones to go and die. He is running to face the spirit being. The spirit that is in a human being called Butuzor. So Asari doesn't have what it takes. Let him continue running. But I want to advise those boys, please stop listening to Asaridokubo. Asaridokubo
are they not getting paid?
What?
You know, most of them might be breadwinner for their family. So do you not think
now, excuse me, there is a difference between being brave, not only being a breadwinner, but being a brave winner is more important. Then after now that they have died, will Asaridokubo continue to take care of their old parents and their younger ones which they are feeding, taking care of, sending to school? Will Asaridokubo do that? That is the question. That is why I say it is good to be a brave winner than being a breadwinner. Breadwinner has sentenced so many people to early grave like these ones. But brave winners are the ones. There is an adage my dad told me that is a military time. He said the military know they fight to finish, they fight to remain to continue in another day. And he said again that heroes doesn't die in the war. You understand me? So but these ones have been massacred. They are not heroes. So they are not brave winners. These ones are breadwinners. That is why they die the way they die. But brave winners are the ones that when they see the reason, they find their way. Because they want to live.
Corrected yesterday. He said Asaridokubo security outfit might be a registered security outfit in Nigeria. That you cannot say Asaridokubo is doing an illegal job.
Okay, he that said it might, that means it's not even sure. So let him come with evidence. Then I will agree with him. I am not above correction. I am not above correction, but let him come with a proof. If he come with a proof that his way is registered, then I will admit. But since he have not come with any evidence, definitely he should scrap it off. It's an illegal activities.
Okay, it's an illegal activity.
It's an illegal activities.
But why is the government not looking into this?
Because God is doing what government wants. It's an instrument, it's a tool. So far you are fighting Biafra, your brother, go ahead. You said it, that they are supporting army to fight Biafra. So he's doing what?
Defense force, Biafra resistance force, all of them, we are alert, engaging anywhere that Asaridokubo as he claim and his IPOB will come to kill the people. They will go and defend. And Nigerian army of occupation, after the operation, they will try to come and occupy because they are the army of occupation. But still, Biafran Defense Force, Biafran Liberation Force, Biafran Resistance Force, all of them will still resist them and push them away. This is why you cannot see Nigerian army gaining any ground and occupy it. When they slaughter, they run away. And if you go to that data, as people have posted it, they went to Catholic church, they bulldozed the whole church building, bulldozed the whole school, bulldozed the whole individual houses, under civilian, not under military. And as Dokubo will boast in that he spent Abia with IPOB fighting Biafra Liberation Army. Those places they went to operation, Biafra Liberation Army is not there at all, at all. They don't have camp there, no personnel there, nothing there. It was civilians and the civilian rural area that he was boasting. This is why whenever asaridokubo come out to say anything as if he's trying to favor Biafrans or Igbos, I will say nobody should manage him. Asaridokubo is a traitor, and this is why no matter how he have Buhari government, he have Tinubu government, they leave him. They cannot do him because they know that is their machinery. They know that is their voice. They know in capacity they're using him. Nigerian army cannot do me anything. Yes, Nigerian army cannot do him anything. Falcon, because he's with them. All those things he's saying, Yabin Tinubu government abusing Nigerian army is to deceive the masses, so that he can come closer to them and they have information from them to use against them and to transmit it to Nigerian government. That's what they're doing. Even in that his last interview, he mentioned the areas that their boys are there now. He said his boys and IPOB were in Idato, in Okigwe. He mentioned the area, which means, and this area were area Nigerian army are bombarding recently since the declaration of restoration of Biafran nation. These two areas they are bombing it well. And if you come, the way I understand it, according to the map or explanation people give to me, there was 4 days gun battle in Olo, Uzodinma local government area. 4 days day and night battle, and Biafran armed forces were able to dislodge Nigeria armed forces. They quit from that to Olo area. The next place they have to bounce in was in Idato, because Idato, as I heard, according to the map and the saying, Idato and Olo have common boundary. It's just a stone throw. Because if you come to east, you can take leg, cross one local government to another local government. You don't know that you have crossed to another local government because they live interwoven. Their border, unless the indigenous people of that area tell you that here is the boundary of these two local governments. Not that we run some kilometers, forest or vassal land, nobody live before you enter to another local government. So the next local government, as they were pursuing out of Olo, the next local government on the northern side of Olo was Idato. And if you go to that Idato, as people have posted it, they went to Catholic church, they bulldozed the whole church building, bulldozed the whole school, bulldozed the whole individual houses, under civilian, not under military. And as Dokubo will boasting that he spent Abia with IPOB fighting Biafra Liberation Army. Those places they went to operation, Biafra Liberation Army is not there at all, at all. They don't have camp there, no personnel there, nothing there. It was civilians and the civilian rural area. Then he was boasting. That is Ben. This to show you that Asaridokubo is not a man you will rely on him. No freedom fighters. No freedom fighters supposed to rely on Asaridokubo. Asaridokubo is anti-freedom fighters. And now, he mentioned IPOB. Which IPOB? IPOB of DOS, whom Soludo have recommended that they are the unknown gunmen, which have been known. It's a IPOB, repeated IPOB, working with the government now, which means up to today, IPOB are working with the government. Now, these people are not the real IPOB now, fighting for restoration of Biafra. They are repentant IPOB out of the struggle of restoration of Biafra. Now become government agents. That is why they and Asaridokubo men, we are fighting against the restoration of Biafra. Not they are fighting against criminal. Not they are fighting against Fulani herdsmen. Not they are fighting against kidnappers. Not they are fighting against inventors of Boko Haram. But they are fighting against BLA or BDF, the people that stand for Biafra. Now, this will prove to you that not Biafra agitators are causing the mayhem, are causing the destruction. It was government-sponsored, IPOB and Asaridokubo. It was government-sponsored, government supervision, government-approved terrorist organization in the name of Asaridokubo and the fake betrayal IPOB, double standard IPOB. Now, then they will be on the ground. The Nigerian Air Force will be on the air. When they fight finish and get the ground, the Nigerian Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, in the name of Nigerian Army, we wear Nigerian Army uniform to come and occupy the land, which is impossible for them to do. Because it seems that Nigerian Army are doing guerrilla warfare now, hit and run. When they come where there's no defense, they will bulldoze the people. They will slaughter the people. Before the defense force will come, they have run away. That's what they are doing. That's exactly what they are doing. You understand? So, Biafra Defense Force, Biafra Resistance Force, all of them, we are alert, engaging anywhere that Asaridokubo as he claim and his IPOB will come to kill the people. They will go and defend. And Nigerian Army of Occupation, after the operation, they will try to come and occupy because they are the army of occupation. But still, Biafran Defense Force, Biafran Liberation Force, Biafran Resistance Force, all of them will still resist them and push them away. This is why you cannot see Nigerian Army gaining any ground and occupy it. When they slaughter, they run away. When they slaughter, they run away. And the Biafran, the way I see it, Biafran, we don't have much military personnel that can cover every area at the same time. If at all we have it, there's a place we call battle line or front line, like Russia and Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine, the main front line was in southeast of Ukraine and Russia, eastern Ukraine and western Ukraine. On the south area are front line. But Unfortunately, unknowingly to Russia, Ukraine went and opened another front line in the northwest of Russia and penetrate into many kilometers area of Russia on our way to Russia, because Russia hope wasn't over there. Russia only keep border guide over there, but the border guide was overrun. Then Russia have to build up again, and we have a second front line, which Russia was able to push Ukraine out after some months, not days, not weeks, some months. They were able to push Ukraine out of that territory and hold it, and now they station their men there permanently. This is what is happening in Biafra land. I'm just taking to give an example. When Biafran Defense Force, Resistance Force were in this battle line, fought dealing with the Nigerian Armed Forces, the Nigerian Armed Forces will go turn around and open another battle front or front line, where they will do what? Release, show their might, where they will show their might on defenseless civilians. But before they will reach there, Biafra Armed Forces have gone. And who are the Biafra Armed Forces? As Dokubo have said, IPOB. Asari, his boys. Now, the truth is coming out that the people that are causing mayhem are not IPOB autopilots, are not Biafran agitators, but Biafran betrayers, as a Dokubo and co. Which government back them up? Because if government did not back them up, government can go and disarm them. Government can go and disarm them. The government keep their eye like this because government approve what they're doing directly or indirectly.
Okay, but for as Dokubo has come out to allude to the fact that his boys are currently engaging with the BLA. Should the governors not be holding, or should the government not be holding Asari Dokubo for having, having his own military, having his own army, causing me?
The governors are the sponsorer.
They cannot arrest him. They cannot
arrest him. Where is it?
So it's working for them.
Where is security fund they are collecting going? They take it to equip them, equip the repentant IPOB, born again IPOB into Nigerian fold. Equipping as the Dokubo. All those men, although there are people that they are buying, and they have the ones that have injury, where do Asibo get money to take care of them? Where do Asibo get money to buy guns and ammunition? Where does Asibo get money to take care of them, to equip them, to pay them? Or do you think that they are fighting with an empty belly? They are paying. Where does Asibo get that money? Tell me any organization that donating money to Asibo or contributing money to Dokubo. How many times has Dokubo have come in the air and launch money for his Asawari? Dokubo is paying as a general of his group from the security fund sponsored by the governors. Okay, why can't Dokubo go to Abia and operate? They only operate in Imo State. Why can't he go to Abia operate? Because NSOT don't have time for him. NSOT cannot sponsor him. NSOT will not allow his own people to be killed. Why can't he go there and operate? These are the differences. If Asaridokubo enter to Abia State now, I'm telling you honestly, the next months now, Asaridokubo will enter into problem because the governor will order his arrest.
But Abia State, we see there are still clashes of violence there in
the clashes of violence there is called by Nigerian Armed Forces. They are security checkpoints. Checkpoint.
It's totally different from what is happening in Imo State and
that's a very big difference. You cannot take Abia. Abia is once in a while, not everyday occurrence. And that once in a while, go and check it. It's checking points. Not everyday occurrence. You cannot take. You see, Abia, Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu. You cannot take this four states. Violence in these four states compare Abia. Abia is just like a kingdom of God in the southeast. Abia is just like a kingdom of God in southeast. Do you know how many people will die in Aba? Only Aba. If if OT allow asaridokubo to operate, you know how many people die in Aba? What of Omaya? Eh? You know how many people will die? So LSOG don't have time of this type of nonsense that is going on in Imo State.
You don't have time for that.
He don't have the time because he wasn't government of the Fulani, but the Fulani imposed to Abia. He's not that type.